With the announcement of the brand new LEGO Batman game coming out in 2026, it's got me thinking, LEGO games have and will always work. And let me tell you why. Let's go all the way back. Whoa, not that far back. Chill out, man. Chill. There are so many LEGO games out there. LEGO Island, LEGO Stunt Rally, Football Mania, Bionicles, Bionicle Heroes, LEGO Fever, LEGO Racers, LEGO Battles, Life of George. Who the fuck is George? Just trust me when I tell you there are a lot of LEGO games. And I want to talk about the first one that I played, LEGO Indiana Jones. Now, little GreenCheese lore fun fact, I made a video about LEGO Indiana Jones one time, and I hated that video so much that I deleted it off the face of the earth, so you can't find that video. But I do love that game. It's one of the best games I've ever played. Now, 2009 was a huge year for games. I mean, we had so many good games come out that year. Plants vs. Zombies, Angry Birds, The Sims, Minecraft, like Ratchet and Clank, Wii Sports Resorts. Now, you would think that because all these other big games are coming out that year, why would anyone ever pay attention to a simple LEGO game? Because it's fucking awesome.
And the action is going to knock your blocks off. Oh.
Realistically though, I think people underestimate LEGO games. Like Indiana Jones had well over 50 characters. It had all these different locations and vehicles and cutscenes. Like this game was a fully developed game. LEGO Indiana Jones 2 covers all 4 movies. It has 82 unlockable characters, 42 vehicles that, by the way, you can have bikes and boats and you can fly. It is insane how much detail is put into this game, and it's so much easier to develop because they're LEGO characters. You don't have to be like hyper realistic. I mean, LEGO Indiana Jones 2 also had a level editor where you can make your own LEGO levels. Like, that is kind of crazy for a 2009 game. Now, like I said, not to bash other games, but this game was ahead of its time by a lot. And the reason why this works so well is because it's LEGO. No one expects an Indiana Jones game to be like super hyper ultra realistic in 2009. But if they tried to do this with like a regular CGI character, it's not gonna work. This game would have flopped. But because they chose to do LEGO, this game was an absolute hit. Another great example is just the infamous LEGO Batman. I mean, you could cover all of Gotham City in one game. The only other game that can do that is the Arkham series. But let me tell you about the Arkham series. It's expensive, boring, it's not kid friendly, boring, and it doesn't have weird grunt noises. Yeah, all jokes aside, the Arkham series is a very good video game series. Probably one of the best you could play ever. But at the time, not a lot of people could afford it or afford to even run it. But think about LEGO Batman, which you could play on the PlayStation, you could play on the Wii, and you could access like hundreds of characters. Any DC character you could play in LEGO Batman. Think about that. So all you have to do is get your bro, and one of you guys can play Flash, the other one can play Batman, or like one of the Green Lanterns or a Red Lantern. It was like out of this world. And LEGO games will always work because of this, because of the standard. The standard is so much lower for LEGO games that it's always gonna bounce ahead of AAA games. Like, yeah, in 2014, you could go play Dark Souls or Watch Dogs 2, but could you play as Condiment Man in a Batman game? Could you play as Condiment Man? Exactly. I mean, like, LEGO Batman 3 alone had Beast Boy. When's the last time you saw a video game besides Injustice that had Beast Boy? Like, dude, this game is goated. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about like the obvious, the elephant in the room, which is LEGO Star Wars. And here's the thing, I'm not even gonna talk about it for that long because everyone knows LEGO Star Wars is a objectively good game. But I do really want to talk about the Skywalker Saga because that game blew it out of the park. Like the LEGO company, when they made Skywalker Saga, just absolutely blew everyone away. That one had full-on cutscenes, full voice acting, like the puzzles were new. The amount of characters was crazy and the graphics looked so good. I mean, like even comparing Skywalker Saga to the games that came out in that time period, we have like there were some good games that year, I can't even lie. But Skywalker Saga was fucking fire. Now here's the thing though. Imagine any other company tried to do what Skywalker Saga did. Imagine if Battlefront tried to do what Skywalker Saga did. Matter of fact, does anyone remember Star Wars Squadrons? Oh! Exactly, that proves my point. When you try to take something like Star Wars, for example, or even Batman, and try to do something hyper realistic, it better be good. Like the Arkham series, it was really good because they put so much detail into Batman. But there's also been like a lot of Star Wars games that just aren't good because they miss out on something. The Jedi Survivor series, first one was really good. Second one I heard had some, problems. I admittedly did not play the second one. And then we have Star Wars Outlaws, which it was just a mediocre game, it's just, that's how it is. But if you take that entire concept and just throw it into the LEGO machine, you can do all of that so much easier because there's like so much more room for characters. You don't have to push the graphics as much. You can be funny with it. And again, this is just why Lego games work. They always work. Now, talking about some of the flaws or even some of the lesser games, like for example, Lego Jurassic World. Games like those, they kind of just like aren't as good, but they still do a great job at embodying what that IP is and putting it into that Lego machine. Lego Jurassic World was a game that honestly was not my favorite at all, but the thing is, I was still able to enjoy and play the entire game, and I understood everything that was going on. And here's the thing. If I was a child that was 7 years old and I played Lego Jurassic World, it would probably end up being one of my favorite games because it's so simple. It was fun, just like at my grown ass age, I didn't like it and that was fine. And it goes back to what I said earlier about low expectations. Not saying that I expect Lego games to be bad quality, but also they make these games to be an ode to whatever the IP was. And I guess the source material for Jurassic World just wasn't that good, and that's not their fault. I mean, you have Lego Incredibles, Lego Harry Potter, Lego Worlds. There are so many good Lego games out there. So if you don't like one of them, you can just move on to the next one, and I guarantee you it's gonna have something that you enjoy. And the last Lego game I actually thought about was pricey was probably the Skywalker Saga, but that's because they knew that game was gonna work. They were in development for a while. I mean, we also have the other Lego cream of the crop, which is Marvel Superheroes. That game is insane. I mean, it's on par with Lego DC's, Batman. There's just so many heroes you can play as, and you can literally just do whatever. Now, kind of going back to my main point, which was the release of the Lego Batman game, I saw multiple people talking about how this new Lego Batman game in 2026 can be bigger than all 3 Arkham games combined, which honestly should not surprise you, because think about this. If Arkham is this huge game that has all of this development put around it, and if you take that and just put little Lego figures instead, you can save storage, you can save graphics, you can save time for story. Like, you don't have to fully explain the story of whatever game it is because it's Lego. Lego literally just messes around. And although people are always going to respect the OG Batman games, when Lego Batman 2026 comes out, you're going to be able to play as so many different heroes. Think about that. Yeah, it's cool to be able to play as Batman, but you can play as Robert Pattinson Batman, Clayface, Superman, Lex Luthor probably Peacemaker. And it's not just the licensed material. You also had Lego Voyagers, which was an insane game. Like, this game is so beautiful. Extra pause on that one. Look at it. You also had the collaboration with Fortnite, Lego Fortnite. It is a permanent game mode in Fortnite. Think about that. Lego will always work. I think that in the future, even if the toy quality of Lego goes down, which, look, I don't think is ever gonna happen. We just got the UCS Razor Crest and the Batcave. Like, I know y'all peeped that, bro. That shit was fire. Even if the toy quality of Lego did go down, people still love Legos. I love Legos. My dad loves Legos. My brother does. Everyone I know at least knows of Lego. And in any way, if you grew up around Legos, and that's not just owning them, that's like, if you watched Lego Chima, for example, now that's elite ball knowledge, by the way. If you know Lego Chima, props to you. Anyways, stuff like that, you can recognize the product, is what I'm trying to say. Now, when you put that into a video game of your favorite IP, oh, I like Legos. I also like Star Wars. Boom, play the Skywalker Saga. My favorite movie is Incredibles. They got a Lego Incredibles game, bruh. Now, would they make a normal Incredibles game? I don't know, maybe in the future. Would it probably suck? Yeah, it would probably suck, I'm not gonna lie. I know, like, just Disney alone, they're not very good at making video games. Now, am I saying that there aren't good video games already of these IPs? And the answer is no. Like, the last Harry Potter game was very good. Star Wars Outlaws, some people enjoyed it. You also have Star Wars Battlefront, which is, a respectable game. But the thing is that if you really want to enjoy like the full entirety of whatever it is that you like, play the Lego version of that. And if it exists and they make a Lego game version, it will always work. People will always eat that shit up because it's also user friendly. It's not a hard game. It's not a difficult game. It's just simple puzzles and good times. That's it. And I mean, theoretically, Lego could make a game about anything and people would play it 100%. You just imagine if they did a Lego Attack on Titan game. Like, why would you want anything else? Wait, low-key, now that I'm thinking about it, Lego Attack on Titan sounds kind of fire. Somebody write that down. But end of the story, Lego games, I'ma be there. Lego Batman 2026, I'ma be there. Video is uploaded the day the game drops. Nah, I'm lying.